Hey, what's going on, you guys? Right in here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've last done this, making the food and all that. I decided to just make a breakfast burrito wrap for myself using one of these ingredients: it's 3 white eggs, Cracker Barrel's piece of mozzarella slices for some extra flavor, and some hot ass salami. This is the good stuff right here. In fact, you know what? You can just enjoy it as a little snack, you know? Fold them up like this and I'll do you one even better. Take a slice of this. Like that. But, mm, mm, like a little pizza. Mm. Alright, that's enough snacking around. Yeah, let's just, away. This is the tortilla that I'm using right here. The downstairs extra large tortilla. All these Canadian ingredients, yes. I'm in Canadian. I'm not in the Donald Trump territory, if you catch my drift. By the way, fuck that guy. Piece of shit. Piece of shit dictating piece of crap. Dumbass orange Cheeto. And by the way, our Ontario Premier isn't any better too. He's like the Canadian version of Donald Trump. But I don't want to get all political here. This is not what this channel is about anyway. Yeah. Let me just some paper towels for the eggshells here. So just crack open an egg and yeah. Boom, you're done, bitch. It's like an egg abortion over there. I know it's a bad joke. It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke. All these egg abortions. All you gotta do is now beat the shit out of these eggs. Like so. Just get it in there. Beat the eggs. So yeah, this morning I had to go to the Canadian Tire to return the cheap ass looking wood tray, the folding wood tray, because the little piece of the Velcro strap on the bottom of the table snapped off. It's being held off by a freaking staple. Like, yeah, I had to go to the Canadian Tire to return it. I ended up getting the gift card in the amount of $23.32. Yeah, they could have just easily rounded up to $24, but I guess not. They just wanted to be a cheap ass. But hey, better than nothing, and I just got the gift card. I would have loved the fun to go to my MasterCard. But hey, I'll take the gift card. They don't expire, I don't think, but yes. I did come across those funny little signs, basically dad joke signs. basically some old dad joke signs, like beer jokes, fishing jokes, car jokes, and all that. I was thinking of getting it, but I'm like, nah. I mean, it's too corny. It's for old ass. It's for old ass dad type of thing. But for those that is into cars, classic cars, beers, fishing, those kind of stuff, and I'm like, that doesn't fit my vibe. I mean, I kind of dig the joke, but that's not my style, you know? That's not my style. I don't normally drink. I very rarely drink on special occasion, but I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm just more of a light drinker. Like, I prefer drink that is like maybe less than 10% probably. It's a safer route. I mean, I can handle the Bailey's Irish Creams, which is about 17% alcohol volume. But I only drink just a tiny amount, just so I don't get myself drunk too easily. Because if you're new to the channel, you probably aren't aware that I had the gastric bypass surgery back in February 27th, 2023. And one of the notes of information mentioned that those with the gastric bypass surgery, well, post surgery, right? Um, I've heard that they can get drunk pretty damn easily. It varies from person to person. I haven't gotten drunk too quickly in my case, but in some other people's cases, they can get drunk pretty easily. So I'm trying to watch it, but it varies from person to person. If I'm understanding it correctly. So yeah. Anyways, here's my little coffee bag here inside this container here from Contigo. I got this thing off of Amazon, but apparently you can get this on Walmart too. They just started to sell these as well, but you can get these on Amazon, and they keep your drink cold or hot for a long time. Basically for maybe about 24 hours at least. Or like 10 hours, I don't know. That's some good stuff here. And if you're wondering which kind of coffee I usually drink, it's this one here. The Folgers Hazelnut Cream. Arabica coffee with distantly sweet and toasty hazelnut flavor. Good stuff. I used to drink the dark roasted one, either the Tim Hortons dark roast or this one here, the Tennessee extra dark roast. This is the stronger stuff right here. It's a lot stronger than the Tim Hortons one. This one isn't too bad either. They sometimes goes on a sale on the Walmart once in a while. They go from usually the usual price for this is around $21.97, I believe. And we ended up getting two recently because the price during the weekend was around $14.97, I believe. And we ended up getting two of these for my mom. I don't mind it, but sometimes it tastes a little bit too bitter. I prefer my coffee tasting a little, just a little bit sweet. I used to put the Coffee Mate on my thing, but apparently that one is a little bit too sweet. My mom ended up getting a little bit of weight, so I just stopped with the Coffee Mate entirely. I just stick to regular milk. And 4 of these Splendors right here. Yeah. Usually 3 or 4. Depends on the amount of coffee I'm drinking. If it's a regular cup of coffee, then it'll be about 2 or 3 of the Splendors. So yeah. Oh yeah. One of my dumbass friends. Okay, he's not more of a dumbass. He's sometimes a dumbass, but that son of a bitch ended up going to the thrift store. Shout out to you, Lazy. He ended up going to the thrift store of all places. I don't know. Is this just some random thrift store? Salvation Army. Value Village or whatever. I highly doubt it's a Value Village. I highly doubt it's a Value Village, but he ended up going to the thrift store and he found a motherfucking Steam Deck for $400 or $500. A Steam Deck at a thrift store. And brand new, it's around like $600 or $700 Canadian, I believe. If it's brand new, it depends on the storage, how much storage you want out of it. But I think he ended up getting a 64 gigabyte version of the Steam Deck for $400 and $500. It doesn't come with a dock. It only comes with the charging cable and all that. And not gonna lie, I am a little bit jealous of that. Cause that is a good price. That is a good deal. I don't know why the original owners decided to get rid of that in a thrift store of all places. Because if you sell something as expensive as that in a thrift store, you're gonna end up getting at least $200 back. Because most thrift stores are cheap asses like that. You know, if they're willing to pay you for something like that, because most of the time they won't. If you're just trying to get rid of it. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. Let's see here. Is there any black peppers? And garlic plus. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to season it with these ground black pepper and the garlic plus. I was looking for garlic powder, but I don't see any garlic powder here somewhere. Fuck it. Just a touch. Okay, that might be a little bit too much, but it's fine. Let's give it a good mix. Oh, right, almost forgot. Let's see if we have anything. Yes. We got to get something. I'm gonna use this Heinz Smoky Bacon mayo right here. Just give it a nice little smoky bacon flavor to the eggs. Give it a nice little kick. And I could add some spicy hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot Sauce, but all the spiciness is going to come from the hot salami. So it's mildly hot. It's mildly hot. I don't know why I'm slurring some words here, but forgive me. Anyways. It's like a bird taking a shit. It's like a pigeon taking a big shit. But anyway, yeah. Let's give it a nice mix. By the way, I was doing some errands the other day, and yesterday, right? What day is it today? Today is Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday I had to go to IKEA and all that. Um, Ended up getting a storage bin. Yeah. And on the way back home, right, I just ended up getting delayed after delayed after delayed after delayed. Oh no! Wait, the storage bin was on Sunday. Yesterday I only went to get um, the storage bin from my room, and two of the storage bin, plus four of the collapsible storage box from IKEA. I ended up getting the Swedish dark chocolate just to try. It's nothing special. It's just some regular ass dark chocolate. Doesn't taste any different besides the fact it's from Sweden. I don't know why I wasted my money on that, but it's better than nothing. Oh yeah. Um. So yeah. Now move this to the side here. Put these two away. And open up this bag of put here. This is just for later. I'm just gonna set it up to the plate for now. Just, you know. Damn it, why can't you get it closed, damn it? Okay, there we go. Let's set it on the side for now. And let's take about at least 2 slices, I guess. I don't know. Just one. God damn it. And 2. And just break them up like so. Salami time. Maybe at least 2 or 3 of the salami right here. Just break them up. I mean, yeah, I could use it like a little pair of scissors or whatever, but hey, I'm using my hand. My hands are clean. Why not? Like, yes, I use soap, and yes, I use a freaking soap to wash my hands. Not. Put everything away back in the fridge for now. Let's give this thing a little bit of a mix so everything is nice and coated. He wants to eat some raw ass eggs. Nobody? Okay. I'm just kidding, by the way. So yeah, just give me a few seconds and I have to move some stuff around. Let me take a second. Right then, I just had to move some leftover spaghetti over to the other side over there. Nobody wants to see that. It's been sitting outside for God knows how long. So, yeah. I'm going to need some water just to lubricate the pan over here. I can use some cooking oils and all that, but whatever. Just a touch. Just a touch. And I can't believe it's not butter. Around this much, just like that. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I have recently tried a new game that just came out. And it's free for the Nintendo Switch, the Switch 2, whatever. It's called Pokemon Champion, and I have been having a blast with that. I mean, sure, there is a limited number of Pokemon there. Some of the moves are banned, but I've been hearing a shitload of complaints regarding Pokemon Champions, saying that certain Pokemon are not available, certain moves are banned, some mystical, legendaries, some Pokemon are currently banned from Pokemon Champions. The majority of the people are comparing it to Pokemon Showdown, which is not an official Pokemon game, by the way. It's not an official competitive VGC sort of thing, right? But most people don't care about that. But I personally don't give a shit. I mean, I just play the game just to play the game. But most of the people just want to bitch, moan, and complain, and go wah wah fucking wah. Like all they want to do is just bitch, moan, and complain. That's the only thing they want to do. Anyways, let's turn this thing on here. And don't think I'm gonna turn on the fan over here. I don't think I'm gonna turn on this fan right here. Come on, melt already, you piece of melt. And yes, this is an electric stove right here, by the way. I used to have this the coiled one, but those ones are a fucking fire hazard. The coiled heating elements, and yes, it has broken off a few times before, and it caught fire, and parts of it melted. And I don't like it. I prefer an electric stove. This is much safer than the coiled one, because the coiled one can break easily, and it's a fucking fire hazard. So this should be the standard for every apartment complex, rather than the coiled one. You can use a gas stove if you want. I don't know how safer is that compared to the coiled one, but I'll let you decide on that. So yeah, yeah. Let's give this a nice. Melt it all over the side here. Done. Now pour the rest of this stuff here. we go. And let's see what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna make an omelet out of it, or am I gonna make a scrambled egg out of it? Let's make a scrambled egg. So yeah, earlier this morning it was thundering outside. Like as early as around 7 o'clock in the morning. It was full-blown storm. I believe the tornadoes down in the U.S. might have something to do with it. You know, I've been hearing a lot of tornadoes activities happening somewhere in the U.S. That might have something to do with the thunderstorm just earlier this morning. I don't know. And yes, the whole tornado watch thing in the U.S. is kind of fascinating to me. A bit dangerous to be storm chasing the tornado, but I give props to the professional storm chasers down in the U.S., especially this degree meteorologist by the name of Max Velocity, I think is the channel name. I'm not sure. I'll give the link to the description down below if you want to go check it out. Anyways, let's give this a nice mix. Look at that, eh? Oh, I can smell it already. So you get every last inch of the egg here. It might be a better technique that it might be a better way of making eggs compared to whatever the fuck Gordon Ramsay is doing. Like, off the heat, off the heat, off the heat, off the fucking heat. Like, no, I don't cook eggs like that. Okay? I don't cook eggs going like, off the heat, off the heat, next, off the heat, next, off the heat, next. And I just made a fucking mess. Yeah. And speaking of Gordon Ramsay, the whole frozen TV dinner that I just saw on Walmart the other day. A lot of people, including the food reviewers on YouTube, a lot of people are saying that the frozen TV dinners, the macaroni and cheese, the shepherd's pie, I think, what else? All those frozen TV dinners that is labeled under Gordon Ramsay, it's just a fucking TV dinner. It doesn't make any difference compared to the Stouffer's brand or any other brand. TV dinner is TV dinner. TV frozen dinner is TV frozen dinner. It's all the same crap. It tastes like crap. It's all the same shit. You know? Oh fuck, am I burning it? Okay, yeah, it's done. You see some burnt bits over there, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's done. It's done. If you see a burnt bit like this, you know it's done. It's fine. I mean, see this little burnt bit over there? God fucking damn it. I need to stop making a mess. I don't make messes like that, but yeah. Anyway. And gonna send it over to the other side. So yeah. Alright. Now, what you need to do is to take these bunch of eggs here, right? And you can just gingerly send them over here. Look at the crispy side over here. Look at that crispy side. Look at that. Look at that. You know what? What the hell? I'll use French red hot sauce for this. What the hell? Might as well. Might as well just give it a nice dab here. And yes, this is mild. It's not that hot. It's not the extra hot one. Those ones are crazy spicy. I've tried it before. And yeah, I prefer the original one. Not those extra hot, spicy ones. So yeah, what you're gonna need to do is wrap up the tortilla. Hopefully I can do it. That's about right. And there you have it. A good old breakfast burrito. You can easily make this. All the ingredients are bought at Walmart, and they're a bit cheaper. And fun fact, they're a lot cheaper compared to having to spend a breakfast wrap or a lunch sandwich from Tim Hortons plus a large cold brew. If you order that multiple times a day, that's like at least $100 a week, because getting something like this along with a coffee or a cold brew, if you order it from Uber Eats or DoorDash, right, that's like an upwards of $20 Canadian. It's fucking expensive. But if you go in person, that's fine and all. But if you keep doing it every single day, that's like $100 a week. You know, and each week is like 4 or 5 weeks, right? So you're spending at least close to $400 a month, I think, if my math is not going off. Right? If you keep doing it like at least once a day for breakfast, that's like $20 a day. These are hell of a lot cheaper, but sure there might be some cost in buying the ingredients, but there's some benefits to it. Anyways, let's give this a nice taste test here. Look at the big burrito right here. Just a nice cross section right here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. You can go ahead and make this yourself if you want. I'm gonna sign off for now. Have some breakfast. Hope you have yourself a good one. Peace out.